I thought it best to reach out via a video message so that you could get that visual and really feel the heart behind my message this month. And that is that I've been to LA a few weeks ago and had just such a massive shift, and lots of things have changed for me. And one thing that upon being back I'm really noticing is just how much of my energy goes outwards, and how much of I was sort of focused on all these things outside of myself and invested. Like, it really felt like I had an investment in so many other people and things, and in investment in things going a certain way, and just realizing more and more that sort of noise in the mind, and the things, the day-to-day humanness, the things of being human, the stuff that goes on that's like very much on the surface, and that there's something deeper below all of that, deeper, below all that surface noise of, should I leave that job, or should I go in this direction, or or just all those questions that come up on a day-to-day basis, and some of that sort of confusion and lack of clarity really as you walk through your life, and a lot of the energy going outwards and focusing on everything outside of yourself. And so since I've been back, I've been really focusing on sort of detaching myself from things outside myself and starting to draw back into myself. And the visual that I've been using in classes, like seeing myself as a plant, and all the tendrils that are wrapped around other things outside of myself, so that when those things move and change, it sort of has this effect on me, this ripple effect. Now I've sort of starting to detach from those things, and so that people and circumstances can, people can go about whatever they have to do in their life, and it doesn't have to affect me. And I mean, that's a easier said than done sort of process, but it's something that I'm finding as I allow others to be who they are, and really coming back to that word investment, sort of taking out my investment, and instead of putting my dollars into their bank, putting my dollars into my bank, and growing my own energy and my own connection to source, and connection to heart. And that's been making a massive difference in my life. So I just wanted to really extend that to you, because we're in winter, which is a time of really drawing inwards and of reflection. We've just had that big full moon last week, which was all about reflection, all about looking at ourselves. And really, when you do look at yourself through the eyes of Source. Just look at yourself with so much love and gratitude and appreciation, and start to notice your behaviors, start to get that self-awareness, and then start to peel back those tendrils and draw the energy in to look after yourself. And the funny thing is that, because people say, well, that's so selfish just to be thinking about yourself and not to be invested in other people. But actually, it's the least selfish thing you can do, because from that space where you're really centered in yourself, you can be this sort of stable home for other people. You can be this stable influence. That's not quite the right word, but you start to help people as a byproduct. It's not something that you're sort of consciously going in and helping them because you're not invested in the outcome, but you can help them from this place of being an inspiration, staying true to yourself, and that inspires them to do the same, to stay true to themselves. And once you've withdrawn your money in that bank, no matter what happens with their stocks, they can go up and down, and you're not worried about your investment, and you can just be a space of love for them as they go on their journey, rather than being rocked and tossed around with everybody else's journey outside of yourself. So I hope that can be of some help for you in these winter months. Really, really sending so much love. I'd love to see you in class on Friday morning, 9:30, and there's a class also Tuesday morning at Byra, so it's all on the message below. Also running these monthly meditations that have been going so beautifully. The last 2 months we've done those right on the full moon. We do a meditation and a guided visualization. And the other offering is the retreat in August. So if you'd like to come and spend a couple of days of really like withdrawing and drawing all that energy back to self and looking after yourself and nurturing and nourishing yourself and being in this space where you're just so held in that, then I would love to have you there. You can, again, all the details are in the message below. So sending so much love.